Hey guys, here's second episode of Operation Lighthouse. I'm going to tell a story today about a guy who had 4 tours. And I'm just going to read it because I don't want to do it any injustice. And for those just joining us, Operation Lighthouse is about getting through that storm, seeing the survival stories of people with PTSD who were willing to kill themselves. I myself was one. That's where our Operation Hand Up came out of, for the Veterans Resource Group. So I'm telling these stories so that we can get it out there. So without further ado, I'm going to read the story. I sincerely do not like making these posts because it comes off as a pity me, like a lot of influencers do, attempting to woe the emotional support of the people by way of emotional reasoning by showing the constant looking at me example. But here it is. After Afghanistan, my 4th hard year of combat overseas, I'd hit a breaking point. I'd been selected to be a drill sergeant, and I don't want to go. My unit, the 101st, was slotted to go back to Kanar, and we were cherry rich. About 80% cherry rich is they new guys. So I felt an intense guilt for not being there with them. As a result, and I blame no one but myself for my choices, I'd went to drill sergeant school and was untrue to my then wife of 10 years. It cost me a marriage and my children for seeking comfort elsewhere. It's one thing that ate me up inside. The breaking point was being on my knees in my kitchen the night the ex took the kids while holding a .45, one picture that I have, at the brink of shooting myself. I'd lost focus on being a good man, and instead I focused on the pity me concept that had been beaten into my brain by the military brain dogs. I chose to make a phone call that night to Matt Vincent, who told me to get back to the gym. I put the .45 away. I haven't looked back. I had 2 choices that night, life or death. I chose life because no matter how bad I felt, how helpless the doc told me I was, been there, I still didn't remove my ability to choose. Our society now puts the idea of a choice out of anyone's grasp that's dealing with demons. That's bullshit. No one is physically unable to reach out. They simply choose not to. And I will not say it's an easy choice at all, but when it all boils down, that's as simple as it gets. I don't put my mental state on anyone else. I certainly don't expect anyone to check up on me. I do expect to act like an adult and seek help when I need it versus choosing not to and buying into the helpless mentality. I'm sure this will offend many, and many will disagree, but one thing you can't say is that I haven't been there. I saw a psychologist for 6 months, diagnosed with depression, hypervigilance, all totaling up to PTSD. I've been there. Folks, that one's one of the harder ones I have to read. I read mainly because I too was going to use a .45, and you'll see that in our next episode, but that's why I've made the excuses. With that being said, I hope that you guys all have a great day.